Now let's get straight into it. So you're probably watching this video and you're still waiting to get that first ever Shopify sale, or maybe you've gotten a couple of sales, but that's it. Well, I want you to know that that's going to change for you by the end of this video. No, seriously, I mean it. Because just about a week ago, I took a brand new Shopify dropshipping store from $0 to $10,000 in sales. Oh, and did I also mention that I did this within 1 week? You too can make at least $10,000 a day by dropshipping if you implement the strategies that are mentioned in this video. So without any further ado, let's really go ahead and pull back the curtains. You see, ladies and gents, it all just comes down to understanding and implementing the base and foundation of things properly. So obviously you're gonna go ahead and need a Shopify store. Now, the best way to go ahead and test products as efficiently as possible, which is the name of the game, right? Speed and efficiency. So the best way to go about things is through a general one product store. A general one product store is exactly what it sounds like, right? It's not a general store, but nor is it a one product store.
What?
It's almost like a hybrid store where on the back end to you, obviously you know this as the Shopify store owner, it's a general store where you can go ahead and implement multiple products in different niches and test them. Yet on the front end to the customer, it looks and feels and sounds like a one product store. So this really gives off that simplicity and also that authority to your potential customer, while you not having to change different stores for different products in multiple niches. Alright, see, this is what I have to deal with being in the city. There's just a random helicopter over my house at like 10 a.m. in the morning. So like I was saying, a general one product store is the best approach whether you're a beginner or if you're someone as advanced as myself. In fact, that is still how I go ahead and test products, and that is how I tested this product that I scaled to $10,000 per week in my first week. You can have a super flexible domain name. It can literally be whatever you want. I like to utilize a website or tool called Namelix. It essentially utilizes AI and helps you come up with different cool domain names. In fact, if you want to see an exact replica of what a general one product store should look like, you can go ahead and click on that video right over there once you finish watching this video. Oh, and also make sure you do grab your $1 a month Shopify offer down in the description below, where you can actually get up to 3 months of Shopify for only $1. You'll also get $100 in app credits. Not too sure on how long this deal is going to be available for, so definitely grab it soon. Now, when it comes to product research and validation, there's no doubt that the more you go ahead and seek products and test products in the market, you'll develop something called the dropshipping eye over the years. But you can definitely, help this process out for you. And I like to utilize this tool called PP Ads. PP Ads is amazing when it comes to finding potential winning products on TikTok. With PP Ads, you can really narrow down by country, by call to action buttons, by platforms, by the amount of ad impressions, likes, and even the date itself of the ad being shown. And you can see tons and tons of dropshipping products that are working really well for other people in the market. You guys can go ahead and check out PP Ads yourself. I'll be leaving a link in the description down below where you can also get 20% off with it. On top of that, any product that you go ahead and test, make sure it qualifies for all of these 4 check marks. It has a 2.5x markup, meaning if a product costs $5 and the shipping is $3, that makes your total cost price landed $8. You want to be able to sell that product for at least $19.95 or about $20. This will go ahead and give you some cushion when you're running paid ads. Next, you want to make sure that the product is broad. This means that the product is mass targetable and mass approachable. You can take different angles within that specific product. All it really means is that you can find different segments of audiences, right? So saturation is kind of only existing to an extent for most dropshipping products. Let me give y'all a really quick example. So about 3 or 4 years ago, I saw about 6 or 7 competitors selling this gate, okay? Just think about a gate, and they were selling it through Facebook ads, and all of them were selling it to parents who have toddlers, who have little ones, right? Now, what I thought was, how would I sell that same gate to people with pets, people with dogs and cats? Because at the end of the day, that gate served the same functionality, the same utility, the same function, if that makes sense. So you got to really think outside of the box, and the more broad, the more generalized the product is, you can really take different segments of audiences and really open up a new market within that product. So this will really make sure that the product has longevity and also scalability. Having a wow factor is just as important. You want to make sure that the product is unique within the niche. It's something that people just can't find at a normal retail store like Walmart, for instance. And last but not least, you want at least 2 active competitors, right? You want these 2 competitors doing at least decent numbers with the product. A tool like PP Ads will help you see competitor data live and stuff like that, how much they're spending, etc., etc. And the reason I say this is because, especially as a beginner, ladies and gents, you don't want to go ahead and reinvent the wheel. You don't have to. You just want to do it better than the person next to you. That's all. Next, really quickly, I just want to show my TikTok ad strategy when it comes to launching products and the exact strategy that I use for this product. In fact, I want you guys to know that you can utilize this strategy to test and launch almost any kind of dropshipping product out there. Now, just keep in mind that this is an older TikTok ad account, so ignore all the other jumble and numbers that you guys see. It'll be simple in just a little bit, I promise. So I start out with one campaign always, and this is an older campaign of another product I tested. It obviously did fail, but I did test it, matter of fact, on the same store. So essentially, I'll start out with 5 different ad groups, okay? And each ad group is essentially the same. I'll start with 20 or 30 bucks each per ad group. Just depends on your budget and how comfortable you really are. So let's just go into one of the ad groups again. All of these are the same, but they'll each pool to a different audience. So we have the pixel, we have the optimization event, which is complete payment. I'll have select placement, only TikTok. I'll also have user comment and video download options off. I'll have automated creative optimization on. I'll usually start with US only or the big 4, which include also Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom. All genders, unless it's a very gender biased product. In this case, it was a gender neutral product. I'll usually do 25 to 55 plus, as those folks have more of a buying power. But depending on the nature of the product, just recognize that. And sometimes you will put 18 to 24 as well, or at least include that age group. And then when it comes down, we have our budget. I always like to start each ad group, all my campaigns, at midnight, so they optimize properly and they spend evenly throughout the day. And then where it says optimization goal, we have conversion, bid strategy, lowest cost. So now we can go into the ad level. So in terms of creatives, I recommend starting out between 5 to 10 creatives. In this case, I had 8 different creatives, right? There's 8 of the same creatives in each of the ad groups. So the first to 5th one, all of them have the same 8 creatives, okay? And I do get my creatives from a company called Viral Ecom Ads. A link to that will be in the description down below, and you can get 15% off through my link. You already know I have you guys covered. And when it comes to ad text, I'll have anywhere between 2 to 4. I like to switch it up. Call to action just really depends, but I like to do dynamic. I like to do shop now, learn more. Sometimes I'll do like get it now or shop here or order yours today. Just depends on the product, quite frankly. But honestly, shop now and learn more is good enough. So yeah, this TikTok ad strategy is very simple. Same ad group, and each of the ad groups, like I was saying before, has 8 of the creative. So once I make one, I can just duplicate it 4 times and boom, it'll just populate within the same campaign. So obviously this is a winning product, right? And I did test a few products before I found this one on my general one product store. I'm currently maintaining it about $10,000 per week. You can see that the next week after that one, I did about $9,000 in sales. So I'm not really scaling until I get US inventory at my warehouse. And this will just allow me to scale a little bit more efficiently without any issues. Overall, the main purpose of this video was that it's very, very much possible to start a brand new dropshipping store from scratch and scale it to $10,000 a week at minimum. That being said, be sure to tune in for new videos every Wednesday, and also feel free to check out the other videos on the channel because they probably will make you money with dropshipping. Until the next one, your boy is out. Peace.